Welcome back to an episode of We Are Doing Missions, and this time it is the Fabric of Constancy, and it's part of Reflections of Mortality, EEE. So, what do we have to do? We have to go to a best spot and take a picture. Now, where's that? Oh, look at that. There is a quest that has been unlocked here. That is quite neat. So, there is a queue here. Perfect. Whee! I really have to get Lisa back in the team. Inazuma really needs electricity. Let's have a little photo session. And it kind of is also some way to resemble eternity, right? Picture. Never gets old. Well, the photo is a visual representation. Oh, now we got some interesting options here. Graceful and dignified. Well, that would be perfect for the Raiden Shogun, or like a person of like great impact. Then we have stern and serious, which is, I don't know, maybe not the right thing for a picture. And then we have relaxed and casual. Let's see, because it's A, let's go for that one. That works. Maybe try another one. Okay, what about graceful and dignified? We just switch. Nah, I would go with the other one. Maybe try another one. What about this? Nah. This is not really like stern and serious, it's more like closed off and everything. Let's go for casual. If there's a bit of a smile on her face, then it would be even better. But yeah, there's not that much difference, eh? So, that works. Do we get instantly put into camera mode? No. Pick a good spot to take a picture. Still. Okay. So we don't really see anything here. Oh, look at the sakura tree there. What if we talk to her now? So, a photo is a visual representation. An impression, like casting a shadow. Fascinating. I'm learning a lot today. Let's get this underway. Oh. Yeah, it actually is like casting a shadow, except that you use light and not a shadow. Anyhow. Let's take a photo. Another way would be to use the... damn it. I need to get rid of the character for this. So, hide the character. Perfect. This one goes away as well. Little bit. Damn it. The zoom in wasn't really far enough. Bollocks. Maybe I need to zoom in a bit further for that. So, let's stand... damn it. Okay. We have to stand right in front of her. Maybe zoom in with the camera a bit. And then... No. The camera gets reset every time. That's not what we want. Hide the character. There we go. Actually, with the tree in the background, it could help a lot. Thing is, I also want to have some... There we go. Nice. That could do it. Some interesting background there as well. So, now we got the photo. Oh! Oh. Oh. Yeah, we got this one already, right? So let's go for the others. Like either this one here, this one. Now she's looking at the completely different direction. Like if you go for something like that, it's somewhat closer still. And why is it that we... There we go. Thing is, I want to see the top of the mountain still. There we go. Alright. And we got 2 of those. Done. Show the picture to A, of course. Oh, look at this angle here right now. Like this is perfect. Oh no. Actually, at the end of the last episode, I had better light conditions with the dawn that happened. I should have used this time of day. Now look at that. That orange is beautiful. Hmm.
もう一人の私を複製したのですか？しかし動かないみたいですね。話もできないようです。
It's just some kind of record, actually.
先ほどまで体がこわばっていてあまりよく撮れていないと思っていましたが、今見てみると想像よりもだいぶ自然な感じで撮れているように思えてきました。全く同じ姿勢で。そして背後の風景も一体どういう仕組みなのでしょう。
Well, technology advanced far enough is considerable or similar to magic.
それがこいつのすごいところなんだ。少々お待ちを。まだ原理を理解することができていません。もう少し説明を。つまりこの中にいるのは私ではない。私ではないのならどうして私と全く同じ姿なのでしょう。そしてもし私であるなら今の私とは一体何なのでしょうか。
Oh, now she keeps on thinking. But there's a flaw with this logic. I mean, you can say that there is someone that looks exactly like her in this image, but just because it looks like another person doesn't mean that it is another person, right? Because it's just a representation. The difference in here is that the image is of course achieved with light, getting reflected by an object, in this case a person, or the piece of paper, or the photo in this case. And in this case, one of it is made out of paper, the other one is made out of flesh. It's actually not a little bit like you in the Shogun. With the Shogun, it's more like a pilot in a mech suit. It kind of depends. Like if the Shogun is considered to be the mech or the vehicle, right? And A is the one piloting it. But if the Shogun is somewhat separate from A, then maybe there are 2 different views then.
もちろんです。今まで稲妻の管理を他の人に任せようと思ったことはありません。じゃあ今のお前は何なんだ？それを言うなら私は私です。疑いの余地もないことでしょ？
That's an interesting one, Zio. Your existence isn't singular, then?
私の存在なんだか分かってきたような気がします。私は私であり一人しかいませんが無数の形で存在することができるのですね。どのような形で存在するのかはあまり重要なことではないようです。
But this one also means that we have to define the me or the I in this case. And this is usually the thing where all of the input flows towards, right? So we have like sensory input and everything, or maybe it's like data input or whatever. Some kind of inflow of stuff that points towards the I or me, the thing that we find special in this case. It does not necessarily need to be like a human or maybe even an animal. It can also be considered something larger, or maybe even something smaller. And let's say a tree, right? In this case, a tree, a human, basically, if you squint a little bit, are the same thing. But what if you look at the forest? Now, if that forest would just be considered to be like one individual, one large tree, right? That just grew an awful lot, made copies of itself, it would still just be one tree. But in this case, what you're looking at might be a little bit larger than you actually expect. In this case, the whole forest.
例えば、将軍は私の存在する形の一種であり、彼女が私であるかどうかという問題は決して彼女の体にある部品によって決まることではありません。
そういうことなら、この写真もお前の存在する形の一種だな。
ええ、永遠を追い求める私でさえも存在の形が変わり続けていたのですね。
Well, switching back and forth doesn't necessarily mean that you change it.
そうであれば、一体どうして稲妻に、そして稲妻で生きる一人一人の方に普遍を要求できるというのでしょう。
Yeah, human beings will always be human. Well, that's it. But in this case, Inazuma will always be Inazuma.
今回あなたたちとの旅で見たものは、すべて私の認識外にあるものでした。はあ、お恥ずかしい一面を見られてしまいましたね。あなたたちにはわからないと思いますが、これらは私の認識に大きな衝撃を与えたのですよ。もし今回見聞きしたもので定義するのなら、今の稲妻は私の印象とは大きくかけ離れたものになっています。ですが、決してそのような理由で今の稲妻が稲妻ではないと否定してはなりません。
Oh, okay. So what is Inazuma now, if not
メ
Inazuma?
ガリレー、千手百目心臓、これらはすべて永遠に追い求めるために生まれたもの。もし私自身が永遠に近づいていたら、このようなことは起きなかったでしょう。
That's kind of a strange way to look at it, but okay.
私はすべてをきつく縛り付けすぎていたのでしょうか。
どうやら分かったみたいだな。今回のオイラのガイド、すごく価値のあるものになったみたいだ。
カマジ様、カマジ様。
お、なんか下が騒がしいな。一平みたいだ。どうしたんだろう。
天領奉行の人ですか？
そうみたいだ。何があったか聞きに行ってみよう。
Alright. Another one who needs a little bit of help. Follow the voice to see what's happening. We're not really following the voice, we're just going downstairs. I don't hear him scream all the time. So, what are you going on about?
一平、何かあったのか？
あ、あなたたちでしたか。僕は将軍様。九条かまじ坊ちゃんに会いにいらしたのでしょうか。申し訳ございません。かまじ様はまだお帰りになっていません。もしよければ私めが代わりにことづかりましょうか。
そうかしこまらず。ここへ来たのは用件があったからではなく、あなたの慌てた声が聞こえたからです。
So your master is missing. Where is
は
he?
い。実はかまじ様が交渉に行ったっきり帰ってこず、何かあったのではないかと心配しているんです。
Negotiations with
鎌
whom?
地様は普段外でブラブラしたまま帰ってこないことがしばしばありますので、多分どこかで迷っているのかもしれません。ですが、なぜか今日に限ってすごく不安に感じるんです。
九条鎌地。聞いた感じでは九条家の子息のようですね。
はい、申し訳ございません。当主は病を抱え、若旦那は長年不在。現在九条家は九条鎌地が九条家の名代となっております。
天領奉行が混乱に陥っていることは私も噂に聞きました。そのことが九条鎌地と関係があるのですか？
No, not only Kamaji, but some other
申し
people
訳ご
as
ざいま
well.
せん、将軍様。それも九条家の失態です。九条家の名誉が大きく傷つき、勢力が衰退し、将軍様は天領奉行の今後の取り決めを将軍様も決めていませんでしたので。ですので鎌地様は高塚家にこの状況を仕切ってもらおうと交渉に行ったのです。
だったら奉行所で交渉してるはずだ。どうしてこんなところで探してるんだ？
ああ、いえ、今回の会合場所は特別なところでして、僕も戸惑っていたところなんです。それに重鎮同士の会合となると僕も詳細が聞きづらくて。場所は鳴上大社近くにある山の上で、そこに高塚家が所有する特別な拠点があるそうです。
高塚さ、聞き覚えのある名です。長きにわたり九条家の補佐を務めていたはずですが。
はい、そうなんです。だからこそ鎌地様は交渉に行きました。しかしいくら話す内容があるにしても時間がかかりすぎています。
Maybe there's just an awful lot to discuss.
城内をくまなく探したんですが、まだ帰ってきてないとなると。
Maybe they haven't finished.
そう
Exactly.
ですね。僕もその可能性を考えました。ですが僕の身分では高塚家に入ることはできません。
Alright, so we can still check on him if you want.
僕の考えすぎの可能性もあります。もし交渉の邪魔になってしまったら、それこそどう許しを請えば。
Actually, we have A with us, so maybe we can speed up the negotiations a little bit.
僕は鎌地様の付き人ですが、幼い頃から一緒に成長してきた仲でもあるんです。僕はただ彼に何か起きたのではないかと心配で。僕はあの方のように賢くはないので手助けはほとんどできません。しかし自分の失態で鎌地様を危険にさらしたくはないんです。
将軍様はいかがお考えで？
直接出向いてみましょう。
Oh.
私の身分であれば交渉の邪魔をしてもあなたに影響はないはずです。それに元はといえば、私が早急な決断を出せなかったのが原因。このことは私が解決すべきです。
What kind of answer is this? Awesome stuff. That's
あり
commitment.
がとうございます。将軍様直々に出向いていただけるなんて。僕も他の場所を探しに行ってみます。ではその会合場所を記しておきますね。うまくいっ
Alrighty. Oh, Fabric of Constancy is done now. How come? And to hear Mortal Hearts is the next. That's quite interesting. I did not think that just 2 little dialogues actually were part of the mission. But alright. So that means that we are gonna end this little one and continue at another point in time with the next, which is to hear Mortal Hearts. Alright, until then, of course, like and subscribe. Ta-ta!